Welcome to my channel, this is Ollie Ing, hope you're well. I'm currently outside of a bus stop. It's just gone 5 AM. I've been up since 20 past 4. I think it is roughly 20 past 4. Ready because today I've got to catch a bus, to get on a tube, to get on another train, and then today spending a day. Well, you probably know from the title of the video, but we are off to Brussels for the day. I'm going to go and meet Ed, and we're going to go and have a great day, whatever it is that we're doing. We don't know what we're going to see yet. We've really not got a plan. We're just doing a cheap day to Brussels. So we're going to go and see what's there. It's virtually cost us not very much. We've got a Eurostar train over there. We're going to spend a day walking around, try some of the beer, try some of the food, have a look at some of the touristy sites, and then we're going to come back on the same day. So yeah, come along, join me and Ed as we embark on our one-day adventure to Brussels. There's no bus or anything yet, but I realise that at this time of the day, it's the time when all you see on the roads are taxis and security cars. Like this, passing us now. Taxi. So here's an annoying point that I wanted to address. While looking at train tickets to London, this is a Tuesday morning, okay? We're going on Tuesday. It's like £70 for a rail ticket to get a train from Portsmouth, which is where I live, up to London. That's like 70 quid. That's almost the same price and time travelled to get over to Brussels. How does that work out? I don't understand why it's so expensive. Anyway, so I've gone with, the reason I'm on a coach is because I've gone with National Express, who are 20 quid return. £20. It's that's a £50 saving I've made, and I'm going to the exact same destination. It's unbelievable. How does that even work? I don't get it. On the coach, and we're on our way to London. It's very dark outside. We're in the long queues, and there's a wild Ed appeared. There he is. And we are ready. St Pancreas International. Coach journey was great, by the way. We got some breakfast as well from somewhere. From a little cafe thing. Yeah, it was alright. It was nice. And yeah, the coach journey was nice. Listened to Radio 1 most of the way. It's good.
I had a train.
How was your train?
Empty. I'm really surprised. Everyone says how Southern and Thameslink are always full, always busy, and I had loads of room.
Took over the entire train on his own.
It was my train.
Running up and down like a little child, Ed. We've gone from one train, he's gone from one train to the next. Let's go on the Eurostar. Ed Facts.
Ed Fact. So this area that we're in is when they were redeveloping the station.
Yeah.
For 2007-ish. This was what they called the Undercroft.
The Undercroft?
The Undercroft. I don't know why, but this is the Undercroft.
Okay.
And back when, like, I think the early 1900s and the 1800s,
yeah,
this area was where they stored the beer barrels for London.
Oh wow.
So the trains would come in at night, they'd take all the beer off the trains,
yeah,
put the beer barrels in the Undercroft, and then send them out to London.
I'm a big fan of that word, Undercroft. You're allowed through?
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Brussels. Ha ha ha. Minutes before we're due on our train, and they've just announced what platform it's going. And Ed, how would you describe the situation?
It's manic.
Manic is...
Everyone's like, we must get a seat now! We must get our seats now! And it's kind of like, we know what seats we're on.
Yeah. We don't need to rush.
And if someone's in our seats, we'll kick them out.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I'm sure Ollie will vlog that.
I will. And there they all go. It's just like a conveyor of people.
It's busy.
I don't know why, but in my mind, at the end of this conveyor belt here, there's just a black hole that they all fall into. I don't understand about like airports as well, when you've got a seat reservation for your plane, and everyone rushes to the gate to get first in line and get first on that plane. It's like, we're all going to get on it, and it's all going to take off at exactly the same time. Why stand up and rush? It's ridiculous. Here is our train. Massive. I do find it amazing when we come to places like this that they manage to fulfill the number of passengers for the train, because it's busy, but everyone's going to Brussels on this one train. And I imagine they're all ill, and there's probably multiple of these trains today. It's probably not the only one that's going to Brussels. So it's amazing they managed to like fulfill the amount of seats they have to fill to get the quota, I guess. It's huge, look at it. It's just my forehead. I'm turning into Anne McPartlin with the forehead. And we are out. There is things. JJ's. Lovely shot of Ed by a window on a train in his natural habitat. And this train is very quiet, but it is full.
Yeah.
There is not a seat to be seen. Look how fast we're going. This would be a good time for the screen to tell me how fast we're going.
We were in the tunnel and it was going
203
kilometers an hour,
yeah.
which is what, 140 miles an hour?
Is that it? Could go faster on my bike.
Something like that. Fish down there.
So Eurostar developed this AR app that lets you see through the underground.
Submarine.
It's seeing a submarine and Ed's all over it.
That's so cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really cheesy graphics.
It's really cheesy
bad.
and gimmicky, but it's kind of cool.
It's kind of look at the
There's
fishes.
a fish out there. That's what happens when you go through the channel tunnel. Oh my god. Well, I mean, this will keep you excited, interested. Entertained is the word. This will keep you
I believe
entertained.
this is a VR headset as well.
Please don't run.
You need Google Cardboard.
I have a Google Cardboard at home.
But not on you now.
Not on the train. Look, this little man. He looks like a sciencey version of me. Thing is, I think I'm already bored of this.
I'm bored of watching it. We've departed, disembarked from the train, heading along the platform.
I don't really know where we're going.
I was going to say, I have no idea. We just follow signs to way out.
Connections, or we go to the exit.
Where do we go? So we have arrived into Belgium. There's an Edward behind. And we have our travel pass for today. It's cost €7.50.
Pretty good for 24 hours, I think.
Not bad. 24 hours travel on all of their metros, which
And
is
the
there.
buses as well.
And it's got buses as well. That's cool.
Yeah, I believe there's buses as well.
So we are locked and loaded, ready for the day ahead.
Wiener.
I was just enjoying the moment of the lovely view we got from leaving the station.
Really cool though.
Found our first Waffle House.
It's a van, Ollie.
It smells so good.
Van.
But we must go to one later.
It's a van.
Yeah, it's not a Waffle House, it's a waffle van. And this is a Belgium street.
Just cross will be fine.
Does zebra crossings just count? You just
I don't
walk
know.
over
They
them?
don't. I'm used to the yellow light on a stick.
Yeah.
For them to go. That's a zebra crossing.
We haven't got that at the moment. We've just
No.
got zebras on the street.
Yeah.
I assume it's the same.
So
Go on then.
we're heading
Yeah.
to the European Parliament.
Right. This is where we have just voted out of as a country.
Of course.
So what do? You go and visit it before you leave it, right?
Yeah.
It's
Otherwise-
like-
otherwise they'll turn us away next time.
Yeah.
They might turn us away this time because we haven't booked anything, and I
Yeah.
don't think they don't think we need to book.
You're supposed to book things.
But
It's at the end of the road, by the way, if you can see
weird.
it.
It's built on. It seems to be like built on top of a station.
Right, like a
And-
train station.
Yeah, and it used to be like Gare de Leopold or something like that.
Right.
And there's a park on the other side called Leopold Park. It's something like that.
Right.
But they've renamed it something like Gare de Luxembourg.
Ah. So guard means train, doesn't it? So I'm
Gare,
guessing it's like train
no,
station or something?
It's
Station of
Gare-
Luxembourg?
I don't think Gare means train. I think it means station.
Station, yeah.
But this building here is the old station building.
Ah. I can see it. Welcome to Station Europe, it says. And there's a statue. And there looks like a lot of food places outside, which is very welcoming. We clearly chose a great day to do this because there's like a street food market on. And there's food everywhere. We just go in? Sure, let's just go in. Ed just walks into people. Burgers. We've got wine, Prosecco.
It smells great.
Yeah. What's that over there? Tagine. Fish food. Glad we came here. Some birds. Oh, we've gone sideways. The Osmo just died mid-bird there. Vegetables, of course, at any market. Apple juice, mango juice, pineapple juice. Just juice, yeah. Breads. An assortment of the finest breads that I'm sure Egg will buy all of them later. Oh wow, pasta. I've never seen a pasta store at a market. That is genius. Like, they have ravioli there. Coffee beans. See, like, this is the stall, right? Cheese. Get all your cheeses. Give me all the cheese. Lavender. Not sure what it is. It's like soaps. You get a bag for €3. It's really cool. It smells so good. Very pungent. So we're on a bit of a mission today to go and see the European building. It wasn't part of our original mission to do that. But I have two things I want to do today as well. One is go and have a beer in a pub, but like a proper beer. And the other is to try some chocolate. Because we're in Belgium, right? Belgium chocolate's a thing. And the other one on our list, so we've got some places we want to go and see. One of them is this building here.
I don't know which bit.
Well, I have no idea.
But some of this.
But we're here. The shutters are down at the front, but this is a really cool, like, square.
This way.
So we've got a lot of things in mind. We've sort of got a list of things that we want to go and see.
Yeah.
This is one of them. We've bought, like we said, we got a travel card, which means we can go to pretty much anywhere in the centre.
Yeah,
sort of.
on the kind of the buses and the trams and the metro, that kind of stuff. But that's where we're going next.
What is it?
The
Group
hemicycle.
Hemicycle visit. It's on a wall. There it is. So we're going there. And that's where, is that where the politicians meet? Is that right?
Yeah, so I think we can get to the viewing gallery.
Right.
Um,
We can have a look at some politicians. It's a bit like a zoo, but
Politicizing.
it's like a zoo, but with politicians inside. You can knock on the grass, and as long as you don't feed them, you'll be all right.
Don't feed the politicians. These long, tiny stairs.
Flippin' stupid stairs. Oh, it's so annoying. I tell you what, it's an impressive building. You just admire it from here.
It's really cool.
It's nice. It's nice little gardens over there.
Normal stairs.
So annoying, isn't it?
As it should be.
That's kind of cool. We need to go see what that house is in May. There's just a house through there. Just someone's house.
November 9th,
So this is a piece,
2014.
yeah.
25th anniversary of the fall of the Berlin Wall.
So this is a piece of the Berlin Wall, and there's only 25 of them. I read somewhere last week in the world. One of them is here. There's one actually in Universal Studios, right behind the Hard Rock Cafe.
Just imagine this splitting you from another country.
I know.
Like,
But the thing
all
is,
the
it's
way
so
along.
thick, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
it's almost as thick as Ed is. In fact,
I'm not that big.
it's thicker than you are.
Hang on. Which is thicker?
Depends what. There you go. The Berlin Wall.
Yeah. Well, it depends how close you are to it.
Yeah, true. If I go this close, then
Then it's huge.
definitely the Berlin Wall. Ed's grabbed a guide, but here's a lovely model of where we are. We currently went through an entrance that was there, and we walked. So you would have seen just now us through this entrance here, through to the main building. But look how big this is. It's absolutely bloody massive. And there's an Edward. Things to note about this, well, you need a passport to get in, or you'll need official documentation to get in, and you'll get given a lovely...
because we had to have them. And
Yeah.
you get a very attractive yellow badge.
Oh, it's so attractive.
Or
Everyone's
like
all
a
over
different
us.
colour on different days.
Yeah, it could be. So we've come into the building to see one thing, and that is a photo of where the politicians sit. Just a photo, we're not actually seeing it. Okay, isn't this the area where like all the BBC reporters will stand in while the politicians come out of that door? I mean, there is camera crew over there, but not for... Oh, it's so cool. Look at that art. So here's the thing. I'm never going to be a politician. Never want to be a politician. It's just not me. but being here is a bit crazy. Like my hair today has been a bit crazy. To think about some of the decisions that have been made or stuff that's been said, it all happens there, and then it affects us as people. And I think that's crazy. Like, these seats represent more than just a seat. It all happens in this room, and it's actually a lot smaller than I thought it would be. It's not that big at all. But it's kind of cool to be here. I'm kind of glad though that I'm not here when there's massive debates going on, because as I say, I'm not a politician, it's not something I want to get into, and it's like, you know, I mentioned about Brexit and the whole voting and stuff, but I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to tell you voted wrong, I'm not here to tell you voted right. You voted how you want.
It's a lie. He is here to tell you you're wrong.
You can't hear him, so you just have to ignore it. But yeah. On the end. These are the rest of the flags. And soon they'll, I think it was announced today, I think the official date was announced today, but they're going to get rid of that flag at some point. This looks so stressful. So, he has a question, she has a question, she has a question, he has a question, he's bored, he has a question, he has a question, he has a question. They're all good. That guy over there, he has a question. We're going back to the model because we've got a bit of a debate going on that
We were over here.
we're on this side, yeah.
And
So-
this side of the building looks the same.
They're identical. So why wouldn't there be
So
two
I would-
hemicycles?
Yeah, I would.
Let me on that side of the building.
Yeah.
Choo choo. There's no railway station there, Ed.
This is the
There's
road.
some trees.
It goes under the road.
Oh, there's actually a railway station underneath. Oh. Imagine walking down here.
I think these vents go over the station.
Oh, yeah, you said there's a train station underneath.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
They probably go down into the station.
Yeah, they've got gardeners sorting it out. Could use a bit of work, isn't it, this garden? I guess it's just really hot weather.
Yeah.
It's all for
Kills
this,
everything.
for this house here. Big boss of the European Union lives in here, I'm sure.
Mr. Leopold.
Mr. Leopold.
This is Park Leopold. This.
Is it?
Yep.
Park Leopold. And there's some ostriches. For some reason. When you're having a bad day, head on the floor.
Stick your head in the ground.
Why not? Why not? And as we look to our right, there is that building. It's very nice. I don't know how close we can get to the house. Oh, there's another part of the Berlin Wall. Let's see if there's anything in English. No, none of it is in English. I don't know. Bring on the wall!
I'm not sure there were 25.
No.
Because
maybe
why
a
would they
bit
put
more.
2 here?
Maybe there's a bit more. Maybe it's like in different areas of the world. You need to know where you're going. Big arrows on the stairs. We want the yellow one. We're going to the parliamentarium.
And it's green.
It is green,
It's
yeah,
green,
you're
yeah.
right. Yeah, it is right. On the signs over there look yellow.
Committee Economic Events.
I wonder. Oh, there's stupid stairs again, with a really long. Oh my god, I hate this.
It's awful, isn't it?
Okay, I'm glad we left the European Union. Now we've come to a big yellow tunnel. Oh god, it's all in different languages. This is horrible.
My people.
This is horrible. So we're at the parliamentarium, which our understanding is it's like a planetarium, but with floating politicians.
I don't think it's quite that.
Yeah, sure. Where's the floating Nigel Farage? Wolfgang. No, Moses Mozart. This is. How did you get it so perfect? Yeah, I've worked out their branding is just terrible. Like, what is this? Why are you fading and for passive
literally the same text over the same. No, I just can't do it. I don't like this.
Using my vast translatory skills,
Yeah.
I can tell you that the German text on here says the Austrian composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. It's very fortunate that I'm very good with my German.
You are very good with your German.
Also my Polish, my Slovenian, my French, my Spanish.
Oh, can you please give us the Polish?
Oh, yeah. The Austrian composer Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, 1756 to 1791, was a musical genius. He was a musical genius.
Oh, thank you. What is it in Polish?
That's what I'm just.
Oh, that's what it says in Polish.
I'm doing
Oh.
live translation.
Can you now say it in normal Polish?
No, I can't read Polish.
Yeah, this is to be not desired, isn't it? This is horrible. So Mozart was an Austrian composer. Was a musical genius. Already at the age of 5, he was. Oh wow, my voice can get really deep in here.
Are you using your narrator voice?
I am. It's great. Already at the age of 5, he was proficient. A proficient pianist. And he was invited to play at the royal courts of London, Milan, Paris, and Vienna.
Just stop. Just stop. I like it. It's a nice idea.
It is cool.
Sounds
It's
horrible.
weird.
It's
It
gonna
is.
sound awful on that.
Oh yeah.
with major benefits for the environment. As one
These are like the coolest thing ever. So all on the floor, there are these dots, and you turn this, and you push it to where you want. So we're at Luxembourg, and you hit play, and then you learn about the place. It's incredible. Ed's doing his over there.
expertise in medical research is essential so that all of us can benefit from innovation taking place in other member states. Parliament, through the European Medicine
Which is just full of projectors as you look around. There's Ed, and then yeah, there's like a light next to Ed's head. Light him up. It's gone now. It's disappeared. Yeah, this whole room is like full of chairs and projectors, and it's really kind of cool. And I'm watching this thing about a man who works for a harbour port at a place where my family lives. Look at that. One of my family members works at a harbour port, so he'll be interested in seeing this later.
Ollieing sat calmly at home in his new modern living
This is how it is. Yeah,
Danish living
PlayStation
room.
controller, TV screen right here.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to that.
No.
If you could put that away, if you could like just swivel the screen around like that, that'd be great.
Bit Overwatch in.
regain the simple joys and hopes which make life worth living. We must build a kind of United States of Europe.
And welcome on the train. Why don't you join me as we travel into the darkness? Look, Ed, R for Roberts.
It's me.
It's your house.
It's mine.
You own this gigantic house, which has its own security.
It's mine.
So we realised this building that we were under that had the R on it is a building within a building. So there's a building inside this, and they built like a wooden structure with glass all the way around it. You can't really, you might just be able to see the structure inside, but there's like a big round building inside. It looks amazing. And then here is the Council of the European Union. And over the road, through these parking plots, there's more. This is the European Commission building, and it's just insanely big. And some armoured vehicles. And we're heading towards, you might just be able to see it there, those horses on top of that building. So you've just seen our stuff from the parliamentarium.
It was really good.
yeah.
I found it incredibly interesting. I think for me, the thing I found most interesting was how little I know about it.
Yeah, I didn't know very
I
much.
don't know much about the European Parliament.
Yeah.
It's also one of those things where I've always been a bit like, I know it exists.
Yeah.
I don't really know much about it.
No,
And even with Brexit, didn't know much about
it. It shocks me in the sense that I have no idea.
Yeah, but it was really interesting.
Mm.
It's well worth. If you ever come to Belgium, it's well worth checking. It's free.
And you get a really cool audio guide and
Yes.
information hands. It's like an iPod, but you touch it and it gives you information as you go around. It's actually one of the best guided tours I've ever done because
it's an iPod.
It's an iPod, and you touch it, and you can look into more information, and you can pick the bits you want. It's not like these go to track 7. You just touch it on the pad that you're at, and it tells you about it.
It's like super interactive. So, you touch it on a pad like Ed says, and then you have the choice of different content to read or listen to about individual
so you might get
things.
Quotes about something.
Yeah.
Or you might get, and it just talks you through the formation of the European Union.
Yeah.
And
It was amazing.
about the member states as well.
Yeah. So yeah, European Parliament was amazing. Sorry, the parliamentarian was amazing.
The hemicycle was really interesting. There wasn't a session on, but it was really interesting to see. I think Ollie's got pictures and videos of that. So.
Yeah, you would have seen that already, but it was really cool to see. It's like I said in the video, I didn't think it was as big as I thought it was going to be.
I thought it was going to be a lot bigger, but I mean, it was still impressive.
Yeah, like you see it on the TV, and obviously most things on TV are shorter in real life.
Yeah.
Declan Donnelly, and but yeah, it was a lot smaller.
He's only 5 foot.
I'm only 5 foot in real life. No, that's a lie. But yeah, so it's cool. So we've been trying to find somewhere to eat, somewhere to drink, and we've not really found anywhere yet. So we're still on our hunt for somewhere to go and get some food. But on the way to our next location, we did stumble across somewhere called bon, which means good in French, and it is très bon, which means very good. We got some juices.
It's a smoothie.
Smoothies, which
I've almost been. Well, I'm halfway through mine.
you honestly get. So we saw them make it. So you literally ask for
Fresh frozen strawberries, fresh mango, orange juice,
strawberry. Oh, you said strawberries.
freshly crushed apple.
That was it.
That's delicious.
Orange juice, apple, and you get like when you taste it, there's like a whole range of fruits that you can taste in your mouth.
I can taste every single one.
Yeah, as you taste, there's like you go through the 4 stages. So you like start with strawberry, you can taste, and then you go to mango, and then you hear. Oh, he's having wasp problems
I'm
today.
being chased by wasps.
We've had to do this twice, and the in between.
Again. This is what I get for drinking sugary stuff in public.
It's still on you, mate. You got 2 of them actually.
See you later. Hot day.
It's a very hot day today, but this is a cool building. We've realised.
Oh my God, leave me alone!
Here's Ed running away. Oh yeah, I can see it. They've been all over it. There's a lot of yeah.
Go to it.
Hoping, I've finished it now. I'm hoping the wasp goes to that and it can leave us alone.
You can but hope.
You can but hope. Anyway, as I was saying, we've come here. We don't really know what this building is. We've just found a sign that says that basically this is the Royal History Museum.
That bit is.
Well, we know the right hand side is, yeah. But on the left there's like a big circle thing. Looks like a train station entrance. Don't think it is.
It isn't.
But it's a really cool building. And horses on the top. Reminds me a lot of Rome. There's a building which I think was called like the Bookcase or something like that. And it has very similar to this, but then it's got like the Arc de Triomphe surrounded by a place that looks a bit like Horse Guards Parade. And that's the best way to describe this area.
Yeah, but in the vein of the Arc de Triomphe, there is definitely a road nearby, because in this lovely park,
There's a lovely
there's just a
parkland.
road.
You would never guess. But there's just like a moat, like it's a dual carriageway road.
Oh, that guy's speeding.
Oh yeah, it's gone red.
Yeah.
I think 60 is the limit.
I think 60, yeah, maybe no, 65 I think.
Possibly. It goes green when they're doing good and red when they're speeding.
Maybe 70.
Could be. Someone was going 75 just now. Anyway,
Oh,
big
that's
old
probably
road
the
goes
most interesting
underneath
part
this.
of your vlog, wasn't it? Speeders of Belgium.
New TV show coming soon. Okay, so we have jumped forward to about an hour. We did some travelling across.
A lot of travelling here and there.
We basically were at the other side of where we needed to be of the city, and have travelled to the other side to witness a statue which is flipping massive, and on first thoughts It reminds me a lot of the Epcot ball you see at
In a way, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so it's got like several different balls holding it together. I'll show you in a second. But they've got sort of like the triangles around it, which creates that. Is it a prism effect? I can't think what it's called.
I think they might call it geodesic.
Yes,
I think that might be the word they use for the Epcot ball. I think they
It's
call
that.
it geodesic ball or something. I don't know.
So what we're about to see was made for what we think was for the World's Fair.
Yeah, years ago.
Yeah, years ago when World's Fair was a big thing. But yeah, let's show you what we're on about. Look at it. It's an atom-like structure, ruined
huge.
with a massive sticker of a Smurf on it, but we'll ignore that.
That's for the Smurf experience, Ollie.
Oh, of course. Yeah, Ed, you were saying that these are like exhibition halls?
Yeah, you see the one on the left and right there?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they've got exhibitions in, and I would imagine it's got a Smurf exhibition on at the moment.
Yeah. Are they? Is it like a new Smurf movie out? It's like the second time we've seen the Smurf today.
I think there is.
We're still quite far away from it, so it looks like it's not that big behind us, but you can already tell because it's exhibition space. We can see stairs in these, like that pole there's got staircase in it, and so does that one there, and you can already see like how big this structure is just from judging the size of the stairs, which is it's relatively big. But then this is going to be one of those things, I reckon, when we if you were to go up there, actually inside's not that big. You'd have to be in, you go in and have a look yourself, really. Welcome, love. And then watch this. I wonder if it'll work. Right above us.
It's massive on it.
It is suspended right above us. It is ridiculously big.
Crazy.
I wonder when they built this.
I think it was for the World's Fair.
Which
early 1900s or something.
Really?
Hang on. 60 years ago. There you go.
60 years ago.
Yep.
Oh yeah. It's come up to 5 o'clock, and
Not that we're counting down the time.
No, not at all. But here's the thing. So you're probably wondering, oh, why didn't we go up in the structure when we had the opportunity to do that? And that's because we still got some other stuff we need to see. We want to see. It's on our list of things to go and see and do.
And it's 15 euros.
15 euros to go up. It's money I'd rather save, and I still need to have a beer and a waffle. They're two things that are on my list before coming here. But they're not, if I don't get those, it's not all over. Especially the beer and actually either. I can take or leave it either.
Especially the beer and especially the waffle.
So both.
So essentially,
Both.
if you don't get either, you're okay.
Yeah.
But we'll try and get you at least one.
Yeah. But also, this trip was just a come and see Belgium trip for the day. Try and do it cheaply and have a decent day out in somewhere we've never been before. That was kind of...
Thus far, we've achieved that quite well. We haven't spent too much money.
No. We're no Chelsea Dickinson, I can tell you that for sure. And you should check out her YouTube channel where she does really cheap holidays. We're not doing that. We are just here to explore Belgium, really, and see stuff, amazing stuff like this. Not this yellow sign, but this amazing structure that's 60 years old behind us. It is incredible. And this whole area, it's like in a park area. It's so cool. And down there's a waterfall feature, and I don't know. Ed was saying earlier, and he's very right with this opinion, that Belgium is it's very wide. Like the road, from here to here, lots of space. It's lovely.
I mean, these are the places we've been to, but even I don't know. There's just something nice about the architecture of the city and the plan. You go to London and everything's really high, we're really close. But here, you got really high things, but they're really far apart. So you have these long, lovely, open spaces, and I don't really know. I don't know stuff like that in London.
Yeah.
I mean, I might just not have seen it. But
There's two things I would say about Belgium that I don't like. One is the amount of wasps, as you saw earlier, us getting attacked.
I don't like that about anywhere.
I don't know about that. I don't like wasps. There's a lot of them here. And the other thing I've completely forgotten.
That's how much you hate it.
That's how much I hate it. It's
That's
the wasps.
how much you hate it, because you can't remember what it is.
Yeah. But otherwise, it's been great. It's been a nice little trip. Everything's expensive. That's what I was going to say. So 15 euros to do one thing. It would be how much more prices on other things.
Yeah.
Audio thing.
No, actually, all the stuff at the thing I would say is really good is the stuff at the European Union Parliament.
Yeah.
The EU building, the Parliamentarium, and the hemicycle.
Yeah.
They're both free.
Yeah. We didn't spend any money
and
to
the
do that.
audio guides for those are free.
Yeah.
And normally I go to a museum and they go, "Oh, you're in an audio guide,"
Yeah.
and I go, "No," because they're trying to charge me 10, 15 quid.
Yeah.
For an audio guide that tells me stuff that I can read off the signs. With this one, all the signs are in really basic, and the guide gives you all the information. So you take the guide, otherwise someone will go, "Oh, you
That's
you
what
don't
we
have
had.
a guide."
We had that.
We had a woman come up to us and go, "You don't have a guide. Go back there and get a guide."
We
And we're
got told
like,
off for
"Fine,
not
you get
having a guide, but she made sense, and I'm glad we got
she
it.
did. I'm glad she mentioned it.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just having a nice day out in Belgium, seeing what's going on. We're going to go and see some other stuff before we go, but I want to give you that sort of roundup right now before we leave this beautiful structure that's behind us at the moment. It is fantastic. This is the Arik Levy. What it is a lot of red things and mirrors. There's Ed. And no Ed. It's like Portsmouth Guildhall, but it's not, basically. We're heading towards Grand Place. We just had some food, which was great. Belgian
Belgian
food.
What do
Authentic.
they call it here?
Begins with an M.
And it rhymes with Aki D's.
Yes. Yeah, so we had some of that.
Yeah, we might have had a McDonald's.
Mainly because everything else was really expensive.
And we didn't really want to spend a lot of money.
No, so it was like a last resort.
Needed
But the
something
thing
to
is,
stuff our faces with.
anyone who's judging us right now, and I'm sure there's many of you, we did look at a lot
Hey,
of
Ollie.
places.
You know what you didn't bring?
But
Smoothie.
it wasn't there. Someone had taken it. So I bought a smoothie that I never had, so that was good. A waste of money. But Ed had one.
I had one. Really nice. If you get the chance to go to McDonald's.
Let's not promote. They don't need the promotion, McDonald's. Other healthier places are available. We went there because it was cheap. Oh, we're going past a vinyl shop. Hey Sam, if you're watching. And Simon. There you go. CD, vinyl, DVD. You know, shop says what it does.
Yeah.
They're the best shops usually. This one's called Pharmacy. Probably does pharmaceuticals. Currently 28 degrees.
Lovely. It
is so warm.
Very nice
It's been
evening.
a very hot day as well. We've just arrived to possibly the most impressive place we're going to see all day. It's just as simple as that. The Atom balls were amazing, but this place has kind of blown my mind. This is kind of proper European square city. I love this. So behind me, there's a load of like pubs and restaurants, and all of this bit is made of gold, and that's incredible. Turned around, we got the Guildhall, which looks absolutely incredible, like the entertainment venue, and we keep going. Just look at that building. We're in the Grand Place, and there's one more place to show you, which is this.
This place is crazy.
This is unbelievably good. So yeah, we're going to take it all in. But this is my favourite building, and not just because that's a Starbucks,
Because it's all the gold, isn't
but
it?
it's the gold. It just looks decorative and amazing. Some people go crazy with gold; they just put it on everything. This is used for decoration. You don't see that very much done well. But yeah, this is amazing. I'm just a little bit in awe of it all. It's lovely. And it's like, because it's Tuesday evening, it's night, so the sun is down a little bit.
It's lovely and cool.
Yeah, and people are starting to come out. You see how busy it is. So it's amazing. Ed's run off, but that's because he wants to get a better view of the building behind me. I'll go and join him.
Sorry, I'm running away.
It's alright. Look at that. So cool. I don't know, I just love the square. I love that there's a place for people to hang out. And there's people here, and it's sociable. And look at that building with the horse on the top. Right, look at this building. There's restaurants on the bottom. There's a really weird swan there. That's cool. Is that a swan or a goose or something? That's really cool. And then there's a statue on the top, golden statue, which looks amazing. And then over here, decorative gold again. I love it. This is amazing. And then all of the shops are following this green and blue pattern, like all around, which is also just really fitting.
Well, it's a different strawberry to what we have in the UK. It's like apple.
It looks a lot weaker. Let's go with cider. I've got my beer. This is a Belgian beer as recommended by the bartender. It's just a half-ish. It's actually just a pint, isn't it?
European pints a litre, I'm not sure.
Okay. It's really bloody good. It's actually far too easy to drink. First, I hate strongbow.
That's a nice strawberry. Do you want to try some?
I'll give it a go. It's better. It's better than the,
I agree.
the stuff that we usually have, but
It's more like
Still
strawberry
got-
cloudy.
yeah, but it's still got that horrible
Strongbow
after strongbow
You know what?
taste I hate.
It's fine.
But this is fun. I'm very happy with this one. We are on the train on our way back to London St Pancreas. We've had a lovely, mighty day in Brussels.
It's great. I'm knackered.
Oh, shit. We've walked so
great
far.
Yeah, how many steps have I done?
Well,
I
actually
was
interesting.
going to look earlier.
I haven't checked. I don't usually check mine. I usually wear my Apple Watch. It usually tells me, but I haven't worn it
This should
today.
count what's in my pocket. I've done
Ooh.
20,000 steps today. We've walked 14.5 kilometres.
That's good going
Yeah.
for a day out.
Climbed 27 floors.
We did do a lot of the escalators were out of action in the metro.
Yeah, quite a few were.
Yeah, it's been a very long day. Basically, is what we're trying to say. We walked a lot, done a lot. I would say we haven't eaten a lot, which was
No, we
very
haven't,
odd for
actually.
us. We sort of didn't eat lunch.
I think we didn't eat a lot because we were doing a lot of other
Yeah.
things.
We had a lot of
needed
planned
to do the
things.
other things.
Yeah, we ran out of time basically, so we ran out to.
And we let food go. But we had that amazing
First time
smoothie.
ever, it
That
doesn't
amazing-
usually happen.
Yeah, that smoothie was amazing from
Oh
earlier.
my God, the
Even if we did get chased by wasps.
One of my favourite parts of this vlog, which will be, is Ed being attacked by Ed being attacked by wasps. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't know what this vlog's going to be like. I don't know if it's going to be any good, if you're going to enjoy it.
It's going to be awful.
Yeah, but I'm hoping you've enjoyed it at least. Anyway, we are now on the Eurostar. We're going to head back to London and then we'll wrap up the vlog there. I might show you a little bit of the train as well. Let's see how it goes.
Train tours with Oliver.
It's a
Don't
train.
say might. You're going to.
Oh, well,
You're going to have some videos of this train going back.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go up to the buffet cart and get a drink, so I'm really thirsty.
I'm going to do the same.
Oh, I forgot to say, never mentioned, the Belgian beer I had was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love that.
I had a Strongbow and it was
Better than
UK
Yeah,
Strongbow.
it was much better than the Strongbow we had.
I like the Strongbow Cloudy. It was kind of
Yeah.
like that.
It was really nice. I tried it. It's like a weaker.
Hang on. If you're drinking, please make sure you're over 18. Please drink responsibly. Go to, what is it?
drinkaware.co.uk.
For the facts about alcohol.
It is a family vlog. So
PG.
It is. It's PG.
That's pretty wonderful, isn't it?
I have to edit that out. But yeah, it's been good seeing Parliament.
Wonderful. You can use. You can.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Can you just do it again for me?
Wonderful.
Thank you. So yeah, we had a great day.
That continuity is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. So we've had a great day.
Ik ben Sjaan en samen met mijn collega Melly ben zijn ik zwemmertjes vanavond. Wij komen regelmatig door de trein, die spreken ons zeker aan.
That was a nice little train journey.
That's a quick that one.
Yeah, it felt a lot quicker than the one going up. My hair is a mess. Still have been leaning forward. Yeah, it's nice. I actually thoroughly recommend the Eurostar.
That was an older refurbished train, and I was really impressed. It was really nice inside.
Yeah.
I was expecting a lot worse on that one.
I really like the buffet cart in there. I could
It's
quite
really
happily get
spacious
drunk
on
in
that
there.
Yeah, but you can just watch the world go by and just sit in there.
You'll see the footage of me stood by the window and some footage looking out, but yeah, it was lovely. Right, we're at Victoria train station. Ed is getting ready to board his train. I'm heading in a different direction to get the coach.
I'm getting another train.
You're getting another train.
Yeah, train.
Got a train here, and you got a train over there, Eurostar. You got a train
trains around the
around
city.
city.
Several trains around
Several
the city.
train back
Train back
here.
here.
Another train back home.
And And, yeah.
So all the trains for it.
I like trains. It's fortunate.
How dare he interrupt us? So he's getting a lot of trains. This is his point.
Lots of trains.
Lots of trains. Right. Anyway, it's been an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Ed, for organising this. It's all been organised by him. So it's been a very cheap, low-budget day in Brussels.
£140, I think.
For a day? Yeah, around that. About 140 each.
Well, considering we booked it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
From home to Brussels and back.
Yeah, that's everything. So that's spending
Food.
money, home, food, everything in. That's £140. £140.
Which I'm impressed with for an afternoon.
It was pretty good, I thought so. So that is it from us for this vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Again, thank you, Ed, for organising it all. And that is it from me for now. Subscribe to the channel to see future videos. Like the video if you enjoyed it or got anything out of it, or like Brussels, I don't know. Or even if you like Ed. And we'll see you next time on the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.